Hey, guys. All right. What we are about to talk about is the moon, which is passing hands, okay? He's going pretty fast, right? He's already, full moon in Cancer. We talk about that. Oh my God, full moon in Cancer in conjunction with Mars. Now moved into Leo. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about this trine with Neptune and what that means because, we got to feel that as well. The birthday kid is doing some crazy things with the nodes. The north node and the south node will be shifting. So we're going to talk about that as well. And what is this sextile? We're going to be finding out about that. So please stay tuned or catch it on another platform that allows me to speak longer. All right. Let's sink in for the long haul so I don't have to feel like I'm rushing my words. We'll do this in sections. Focus on the breath. The full moon in Cancer was intense. My moon is in Cancer. An interesting thing that's going on with the sun is in sextile with Pluto at the moment, and mine is as well in my chart. So there's a lot of feels that I feel really good about, but a lot of people might not, right? Sometimes we feel the collective consciousness, and as empaths, that can be grueling until we are able to separate ourselves from the collective and we understand that our relationship with these planets, with the macrocosm, is maybe a little bit different than everybody else's, right? So the moon, of course, we know that the moon is traveling fast. So at the solar party paradigm, what this means, and this was why it's the bathroom mirror, okay? Everybody goes to the bathroom. Everybody goes to the bathroom. You go to the bathroom quite often at the tattoo party, at the solar party, right? You have to see yourself in stages, right? At a party. You first get there. All right, yeah, I'm good. You party a little bit. You got to go freshen up. Okay, no, I'm good. I still got some hours left. I'm good. And then you come back. So, maybe you're like, whoa, girl, you might need to get your ass home. Take care of yourself, that too. So this mirror has been jumping in conjunction. It's become this hand mirror in magic, even with my tattooing a hand mirror at the same time as all this is going on, where the moon has been held by Chiron in conjunction with Chiron the shaman, and then it passed hands to Uranus, the tech guy, and then the tech guy got to look at himself for a little while, and then he was in the boss's hands, and the boss had two mirrors, and then we were like, okay, what does the boss see in the mirror? And now he is in conjunction, arm in arm, right, with Mars. Now, Mars. All right, there's a lot of energy going on here, Mars. Mars is the jock. He is the football player, the one wearing the Leatherman jacket that, is winning all the games. But in Cancer, sometimes he's like, screw that game. I'm going to play another game. Or maybe he decides to sit out for this one and says, you know what? You guys can win your own damn game. Golly. Oh, Mars, Cancer, Mars. You know, the tide, the moon, when the moon changes faces so often, this Mars, he's to win the game, he has to remain focused on the game, right? To win the war, he must remain focused. And in Cancer, he also must take care of himself to win the game. Self-care, self-solitude, build the lighted house and call the people in. Like, why do you think I'm that good? Why do you think I'm the god of war? Because I win. Nobody was going to make a god of war that doesn't win. But Cancer can, Cancer's like, well, I mean, if you lose, and sometimes you do, it's football, right? Or soccer, football. It's football. Which I like a lot better. But any game, volleyball, basketball, any game, humans have been playing games with balls forever. So, sometimes he loses, but in Cancer, that can be very, very difficult to look at. Okay. And right now he's holding the mirror. Okay. But guess what? The mirror is not in Cancer. The mirror is in Leo. So the mirror is actually fire. So this fire sign, you can feel him being like, ooh, yes, yes. I need that heat. I need that fire. I need the fire. I need the fire. Give me a sauna. I need a sauna. It's way too cold outside. I'm usually not this far north. I'm trying to get as close to the sun as possible. I'll be going back to Costa Rica soon, so my videos will change. I'm so excited for my new footage. Anyway. There's a lot about the lake calling me and the volcano calling me. So, ooh. All right. So what else we got going on? Like this Leo mirror in conjunction with the Cancer Mars. That's, to me, feeling really good, but to others, whatever. If it resonates with you, is what the tarot readers say. This message is for you if it resonates. If it doesn't, then maybe it ain't for you. It's okay. So what do we have going on with Neptune? We have a trine. Okay. Ooh. This trine, these guys are best friends. Best friends. BFFs. They have each other's back like 96, right? If one has a problem, then, I'm going to help you out. They come to each other's aids. They're like, girl or guy, dude, boy, hey guy, I got you. You can call me anytime, right? You're my best friend. Doesn't matter what you have to share, if it's good or bad. We're best friends. I got you. I got your back. Who is this with? The moon? With Neptune. I mean, the bartender. This is the collective consciousness that we've been talking about. In that, the bartender serves the elixirs, serves the drinks. You understand? He, she, it, they. The bartender. Neptune, the planet, controls, like it brings everybody in the party on the same playing field, in that whether it's alcohol, everybody in the bar getting tipsy, or whether it's, mushrooms, magic mushrooms. It's like everybody's going to trip. Everybody's going to, experience this amazing fungus, or maybe it's just weed where it's like, oh God, yes, everybody just chill out and smoke some weed. Please. It's gonna be okay. I got you. Neptune, bartender, what would you like today? Let me serve you. Oh, baby. What would you like? We got everything behind the bar. Everything? I got everything behind the bar. All right, this is good. This feels really good to me. And at the Solar Party Paradigm, the way we're able to... She wants to come forth. Oh, hey, how's it going? Anyway, stop stealing my show. Best friends with the bartender. Yes, the jock. Needs to be 111. Needs to be. But here's the thing with this moon is an opposite sides of the party. We talked about that the sun and Pluto are in conjunction, which they are in my chart as well. Now, this is the birthday kid and the emo kid. We've got a horny goat with an Aquarius emo kid. So the emo kid's wearing rainbows. I can remember all this because, I mean, yes, you can look, but with this paradigm, you can remember that the emo kid at the party is wearing the rainbows. He's not in black, or he's in black and rainbows. What? Look at those socks. Everything's black, but he's got freaking rainbow socks. Yes. Hand in hand with the birthday kid in Capricorn birthday kid, the horny goat birthday kid. This is feeling good, you guys. We got to be able to use this energy. But these guys are on the opposite sides of the party, opposition to the moon, which all that stuff with the moon is going on. The moon holding the mirror with Mars holding the mirror. You know, the moon also, it tends to become like the phone, the cell phone. Take a selfie and find out what you think about yourself, right? So the jock is looking at the phone. The jock, ooh, what do I look like? Guys, I know I should care what I look like on camera, and I will. It will happen. But right now it's not important. What's important is the message. But I'm working on it. Everything we're doing, I'm working on it, says Mars in Cancer. Anyway, so the sun, what does it feel like for this moon to be on the opposite sides of the party as the birthday kid and Pluto? Best friends with the bartender. I mean, it's okay to be in the dark is what it feels like to me. Because, you know, the birthday kid is kind of like in the limelight right now as Capricorn. How could he not be in the limelight? He's Capricorn. God bless Capricorn, right? So, and the emo kid is wearing rainbows. Like, these guys are very powerful right now. But let's read the opposition. Let's read this card. So, these guys are on opposite sides of the party, creating duality. Okay, we feel that now. Mirror, jock, dark, bartender. With opposition, duality with the birthday kid and the emo kid. Those are like, yay, it's my birthday, and who the hell fucking cares, right? So it creates duality with these guys. But opposites attract. Okay, we know that song, Paul Abdul. So bringing these two together, which is, the video is totally Adorable. You should watch it again. It was the best back in the 80s, early 90s, whatever. Time is relative. Anyway, bring the opposites together. When opposites attract, you can heal the energy of segregation. God of war, segregation, opposition. You guys, you're the enemy. No, you're the enemy. No, you're the enemy. Who's the enemy? Who's the good guys? What team are you playing for? Does it have to be a war? Like, what the hell? Can't we all just get along? Can we all just talk about really important shit that has to do with the planet? Because we're all on it. Says the birthday kid and the emo kid. Fuck yeah, the emo kid says that. What the hell are you guys doing anyway? Why don't we start talking about what we're doing? We need to talk about it. Who has a plan? Well, the solar party can tell you. The crow answered. Doesn't have to be dual if there's 50-50, says the yin yang, says equality, says balance, so says Libra, okay? 50% of this planet should be wild. And I'm not talking about state parks, I'm talking about wild. No roads unless they're hand built. No cars unless they're like motorcycles or off-road vehicles. No laws, no safety nets, no theme parks, no bubble wrap. Wild spaces. There's city spaces, yes, have your cities, and then there's wild spaces for the ecosystem and the planet. And you know, I don't know if we're going to get there. The environmental feels can really hurt. Really hurt. What are you doing? What are they doing? Why are they doing it? How the hell are we going to stop them? Oh, I feel that, Mars. You think you're going to win that game? Do you? Cancer Mars doesn't think so. Doesn't think so, but you know what? It's okay because this planet, everything dies. And, I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's like, oh God, it's the war of the 300 against the trillion, right? Like, for real. For real. For real. We can still win the game. Anyway, okay, opposition to these guys. Okay, so, let's bring those together. What's on the table? Oh, because you know what? We haven't even talked about the nodes. You know what? That's a good stop for a shorter audience that maybe can't, spend 30 minutes on the phone watching videos. We're going to talk about this in a second. Yeah. We could possibly. You know, it's not about winning the game. It's about preparing for the next one. Cheers. What are we learning from this game? Okay, for one, I know that wild spaces need 50%. And okay, your cities need to be protected. I get it. The city folk and the city dwellers need protection. And, they can build walls, which can be scary. But not if you think about all of the fantasy novels that we've read. The picture's already been painted. The story, all of the stories have already been written. They've all been written already. You think you're unique, do you? Oh, you think. You think you're the only player? No. No, we're not the only players, but you know what? We can play in the dark. Those of us that vibe with me can play in the dark. Wait, well, I mean, Pluto and the sun, baby. They know how to hold hands. They know how to hold hands. It's not completely dark. We've got the sun. We've got the light, right? Okay, so now we need to talk about the nodes, all right? In the solar party paradigm, we have the front door and the back door. And let me just read you the cards real quick, okay? The sun and the moon cross paths. They're elliptics cross paths right here. In the northern hemisphere and the other in the southern, they have love notes for each other. The energy creates the mouth of the dragon, the front door of the venue that opens up to your destiny. Okay, so the idea is that because this is a crossroads, okay, think about all of the stories about crossroads. Feel it? Sit there. The crossroads. There's a northern crossroad and a southern crossroad. And this is where the masculine and the feminine and the feminine can, the moon and the sun, right? It's the epic story that the moon can never see the sun because they're on opposite sides of the world. And but we know that you can see the moon and the sun at the same time in the sky. So we know that it's possible. So why are the stories like, oh, they have to stay separate, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, there's a lot to that we can dive into. But this is the solar party paradigm, the front door and the back door. Let's not talk about where they are right now. The front door and the back door. The front door, if you think of like the dragon's mouth, it becomes, and I've seen the fairy gate, the fairy door is absolutely a big mouth, the circus vibes. So that's I feel that. And you know how a front door kind of has a billboard and you can leave notes to each other and business cards and stuff like that, right? So this has that kind of feels, the front door. Or no, yeah, this guy. The front door. The front door is with it up and the back door. Front, back. Front, back. The tail of the dragon. All right. The tail of the dragon is different than the front of the dragon, obviously, whether it's the mouth or the other side. All right. They can leave notes here. Both of these places are very, very important in communication. If that's not clean, then what's coming out of here is not going to be, you got to keep that back door clean. The back door of the venue, it's like where you take the trash out. Of course it is. The back door of a venue, usually only employees go back there to smoke. And there's usually a big ass dumpster and it smells bad. And who's going to hang out there? I know you do. I know you do. I know you do. I mean, personally, I mean, I do in many different multi-dimensions. Back alleys in cities, like the physical place, I'm like, hell no. No. That really is stinky and nasty and I can't breathe. And more power to you if you do. That's cool. But so now are we feeling that front door and back door at the solar party paradigm? These are the nodes. Now we bring into this idea that we've heard that the nodes are shifting. And that one was in Aries and one was in Libra. They've been there for a little while, Aries and Libra. And now they're shifting. The front door and the back door are going to look very, very different than they have for a little while. It might be a little confusing. Wait, what? So let's see. We've got the front door, Pisces. Oh, because the front door was in Aries. Right? We're going back. Aries to Pisces? Whoa. Like, what door is this? I don't even know this door because it used to be fiery and red and scary and piercings and horns, and now it looks like a fish in a waterfall. Oh, the water feels good, doesn't it? That water feels so good. It's like it's the alien. I like the aliens are here. Dude, I was listening to them all night last night. So this front door, the venue, let's look at the solar party paradigm. The front door, guys, let's look at the front door, and it looks like an alien. It looks like an alien. Acts like an alien. Light language. Okay. So what does the back door look like now? Because the back door was in Libra and it was really kind of chill and balanced. So what do we got the back door? Virgo. From Libra to Virgo? This back porch has become a little bit more playful. All right. Definitely. Definitely the inner child. The virgin, right? The pure one. Feel the difference between that rigid Libra. Rigid. I just balance to Virgo. She's like, girl, all I need is my backpack. I don't need shit. I don't even think there's a back porch here. I just think it's like woods. Of course, the 50%, you know what? The virgin, that's where she goes to look for the unicorns, is the woods, the rivers, the waterfalls, the maidens, the pure ones, unadulterated, clean. The back door. The back door. Oh, you better keep that motherfucking shit clean. Talk about the little ones, the playful ones, the children. You want to talk about the children. The children don't need a whole bunch of institutionalized schools, not the wild children. The wild children like to play in the jungle, like to run to the rivers and the waterfalls, like to walk on dirt roads where they're not going to get run over, like to hang out in the beaches, by the lakes. You better keep it clean, you know? Now, with this Mars kind of feeling like he's in the darker areas, you know, well, this, who's the sextile with? We got to look at that, because the sextile is with the sun and the front door. Okay. These guys are in sextile. Now, this is not a conjunction, okay? They're not hand in hand, because we've got the sun in, you know, the horny goat birthday kid, and we've got the Pisces fish front door. That's the front. Yeah, that's the front. And they're sextile. That means they are sharing prana with each other. They are looking at each other like from far away. You see me? Do you feel me? I mean, I'm making comments, you know, on social media. I'm sharing on social media. Where's my gift, says the birthday kid. I just want to open the presents. You horny goat, all you want is the presents. It's not just about the presents, horny goat. It's about the party. It's about everybody, you know? It's about all of us. It's about equality, bringing the duality together. And at least knowing that they're equal, that they deserve equal space. They don't have to war with each other. You don't have to destroy all of the wild spaces for your roads and your restaurants and your resorts and your hotels and your parking lots and your shopping malls. Come on. The birthday kid's not going to have a birthday. There's not going to be a party without the Earth. Or if it becomes Mars, I mean, Mars is looking in the mirror right now. You know, there's a lot saying that Mars, you can look at Mars and see what war does. Okay? Well, or what the war doesn't do. Like, it's being able to time travel, right? Strategize, says Mars. Mars, oh my God, Mars, where are you? My Cancer, Mars, my Cancer. I do get shaky when there's so much energy. There's so much energy that comes down onto me. Mars, Cancer. When we look at this planet, we can see that if we destroy everything, like if everything becomes concrete, then we become, like, humans can't live there. I mean, I guess we're going to try, right? So says the humans will always try. And, you know, you guys, this is my life. I'm about to return to Costa Rica to be reunited with my horses. It's been a really, really crazy. I lost my temple space, and I needed a new place. I'm about to go to the La Fortuna area with my horses and my content, continue the content. These cards, I haven't even pulled the deck. These cards are, you know, available, and you can order them from the website centerofmysticarts.com. I also share a lot on different platforms. I'm working on Discord. so that, you know, the Discord platform gives us the ability, I'm hoping, to be able to really share, like, what does your Cancer Mars feel like? And what is your, you know, we can share our characters with each other. And we can run campaigns like D&D, right? Like, except with the solar party paradigm. It's the idea. Now, I can't do it completely by myself. I can't. That's already been told to me. I have not been able to figure out how to exactly do it with somebody. Well, it depends on the position, right? There's lots of positions. There's lots of planets. Like, which position are you going to take? I do need a tech guy. Calling Uranus. My Uranus is in Scorpio in the 12th house, so he's passed out in the dream world. So bless calling you Uranus. You know, it rains diamonds on Uranus. Anyway, jokes. All right. So I'm going to end that there. And if you'd like to continue, the full length is going to be on YouTube. Yeah, and then I'm going to slice it up. Anyway, I want to see what everybody has to say. Everybody that's on the table is going to get one card. All right. Starting with this Leo moon that's in the Mars's hands, right? The moon, we're going to look at the hidden deck. Okay. This is, I mean, I know they're all the same, but they're not all the same. They're all very different. These are all the same, but the energy is very, very different. We're going to look at what is hidden. What is the moon hiding? All right. What is the moon hiding? I mean, in Leo, I don't think the moon's hiding very much. I think he's being like very, very clear. And we have to do this, I mean, relatively quickly. So we've got the 7 of Swords. I mean, the 7 of Air, we've got very pushing forward of... Yeah. So it says the 7. 7. What do you see in the mirror? Are you supporting this jock? Are you giving the jock space to contemplate the game? We got to strategize. We got to circle this and do a line here and do a line here. And okay, so this is going on. So if this happens, if the ball goes over here, you're going to go over here and then you're going to grab it and then I'm going to throw it to you and you're going to throw it to her and she's going to throw it to you. Mars needs space to be able to do this. Needs to be able to communicate to be able to do this. There's a lot of communications. If nobody in the game talk to each other, how are you going to play a game without talking to each other? The coach. Yes, boss. Yes, coach. Coach. Who's your coach? Jock. You're the player. Oh, mirror. Leo, mirror. Mars, you're the player. You need to listen to the boss, to the other. Ooh. You feel that? Mars. Oh, Mars. I'm going to pull the same for Mars, but Mars is going to talk. Mars is, you know, of course, Cancer, Mars, you have a voice. You are a player, and a good coach listens to the other. Listens to the players. Coach, my right shoulder's been hurting me, man. I don't think I can throw. You can't throw that far? Okay, well, we need to re-strategize. Maybe I'm not, as a coach, maybe I'm not going to put you into the position where you might hurt your shoulder. A good coach. So what do you want to say, Jock? The Jack of Wands. Again with the air, but the Jack, the Knight, the Page. This is like, in this deck, it's like, it's just that masculine pushing energy of air, communication, the airbenders, you know. Yeah, this Jock is like, okay, the mirror is like saying, be honest with yourself. The Leo mirror is like, be honest with yourself. And the Cancer Mars, Cancer Mars has to be alone to be honest with himself. All right. All right. So now we're going to give this Sun in conjunction with Pluto chance to speak. The Sun and Pluto, what do you have to say? And I'm going to give them the unicorn deck. Okay. For some reason, I feel rushed all of a sudden. I mean, 40 minutes, I guess, is kind of, you know, maybe your attention span is a little short. But that's okay. And I've got this string on me. All right. Pluto Sun, the emo kid, and the birthday kid. Oh Lord, okay. What do you have to say? Oh God, we're in the air. The 10 of air. This is, everybody's talking. Air, everybody's. Everybody's in air. I mean, not their signs. This is just the reading. They're all trying to communicate. And this, from the Sun, from the birthday kid and the emo kid, is 10, karmic completion. It's the end of the game. Like, not even the end is 9, where it's like it's the end of the game you're about to play, but the game is over. Oh. The game's already over. We are now strategizing for the next game. Okay, so let's keep that in mind. And the nodes. We're going to give, well, no, we need to give Neptune. Neptune wants to talk about something. Okay, that'll be the hidden deck, Neptune. What do you want to say, Neptune? The bartender. Who's in Pisces right now. I'm almost positive. Neptune, what do you want to say? Okay, 3 of diamonds. Neptune serving the drinks, the elixirs, the triangle, the diamond, the grounded. Go to the bar, hold on to the bar if you're not grounded enough. If you need to stabilize because of the plant medicine and the collective consciousness being so crazy for I mean, for real, it's going to get shaken up. It's going to be shook. Stabilize yourself, so says Neptune. He's in trine. He's best friends with the moon right now. Stabilize yourself. Hold on. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. All right. So yeah, the nodes, I think, because they're about to shift. I'm not gonna pull for them on this. I think everybody, it feels complete. It feels complete. 444. That does definitely feel complete. So you guys, thank you so much. I didn't even introduce the Coma Pirate Radio, where we as esoteric pirates slide our boats together, throw the ropes and tie the knots and talk about the maps. And we really are able to do that here in this space. And whether you're traveling physically or mentally, may it be in love, and light, and shadow. And don't forget your magic bag. Have a beautiful day. Ciao.